going on, everybody? Up a little bit late, just, just talking. And, the good thing about the time that we live in now is you can just get up and talk to your phone. You can go live. Got some things on your mind. I had a dream about, sometimes you have like a crazy dream. I didn't need anything crazy though. I didn't need anything crazy, but sometimes you have like a weird dream. A dream about like, somebody like getting suffocated or something like that. It's a weird dream. Sometimes I write them down and talk about them. My dreams, things like that. So anyway, I hope everybody had a good Saturday. Sunday now, where I am, yeah, Sunday. It's good. So why did I start smoking cigarettes again, right? Well, I'm gonna stop real soon because I'm buying the patch. I'm getting off of these. I don't want to vape. I see like a lot of people say vape, and when I was overseas, a lot of people do vape. It's popular there. I got back into smoking because things started to go real bad for me when I was getting out of there. I got robbed and just like weird things were happening, and you just start to feel things and see things. I'm not saying it's a bad place. Like Dominican Republic's a great country. I'm like sometimes you feel in a sense bad things here too in the United States. You do. You feel in a sense bad things here too. It's more so like I could feel it. I could feel like the bad things. And a lot of people that I talk to now, they tell me, try to keep it positive and light. And it's true. You should try and stay positive, in the light. But, I'm still working through, like, getting back to me, in my life. I got to get rid of these, I know. And I do still exercise. You guys know, if you watch my videos before, I'm a big burpee fan. You know what I mean? I like burpees, especially if you're a truck driver like me, because burpees you could do almost anywhere, and there's always time. You can always do like burpees, and like burpees you can also like knock out like 20 in like 2 minutes. Like as a truck driver, it's kind of hard sometimes to go to the gym. You don't really have the space in to work out, but if you do burpees correctly, it is a full body workout, and there's like so many variations. So I do still work out. I just gotta stop smoking again. So I just started to see things, in the neighborhood that I didn't like when I was overseas there. Like, and like, I don't mean like see things because it's not my country. You know what I mean? Like, I stay there, when I can. And, I was looking to start a business. I had talked to some people about restaurants and things like that, but it was really just like a fleeting thing. I knew I was going to come back because I was like, I can make way more money here, and I need money. I do. I need money right now. So here I am, and it's getting better. I'm glad I came back now. The weather's nicer. Wintertime in the United States can be like a little bit depressing for everybody. So I'm glad I'm back, but I try not to stay in my head so much now. The nice thing about traveling and for me when I was overseas is that you be around people, but in the process of being around people, I learned that there are people of the light, people of the dark, good people and bad people, however you want to say it. You know what I mean? Good people and bad people. You know what I mean? And that's how I would describe it. It's important to find good people. It's a different culture down there. Depending on where you go, there's a lot of tourist zones. If you guys don't know, I've never really stayed in the tourist zones. I've always gone out on my own. I post videos of the motorbike that I had. Just traveled around a lot, found spots in nature, think. things like that. But I mean, as you do go through the cities and towns, you do meet a lot of different people. Most of them are hardworking farmers, but I mean, there is like bad stuff there too. There's bad stuff. And when I mean bad stuff, I don't mean like, guns and drugs. I mean, there's that everywhere. I mean, there's like bad like stuff. People are into like different things. You know what I mean? Darker things. And you notice it after a while. You notice it after a while. And I still have a lot of good friends there. Met a lot of good family. You know what I mean? You know, People help me out. Find a place to stay, things like that. You know what I mean? I don't stay in an Airbnb, but that's only when I'm down there. And at the moment, I'm not sure I'm going back. I really don't. I don't know if I'm gonna go back. I don't. I'm kind of happy to be here in the United States. I like driving. I like driving again. We'll see how I feel about it when it starts snowing. That always is fun when it starts snowing. Everybody's like, oh yeah, it's fun driving trucks. Yeah, wait till it starts snowing, man. It gets rough. You know what I mean? You can't get those miles in like you normally do. So, but it's good to be back because trucking something that for the most part I know how to do. It's like riding a bike for me. So I'm glad to be back. But I like to do the lives now. I do. I like to come on. I like to do the lives. I tried to help out as much as I could overseas, and not like for, like to get like recognition or anything like that. Some people actually do need help down there, more than we need here. Like don't get me wrong. Like I do not have good finances. I don't. I need to work on it. I do. But like people really need like just like help, like just like a little bit of money. And one of my friends there, who he's a moto poncho, they give people rides on motorbikes. He told me, he's like, don't give money to just everybody because not everybody wants to use the money to actually like get something to eat or help out their kids. Like there's some people out there who have darker reasonings behind asking you for money. So I learned that, and I also learned that it's important to get involved in some sort of group or community activity. So at first I started riding the bicycle because I was worried about my health. So, but for a while I was keeping it up. I was doing really good. I had a mountain bike. I was riding around a lot. You guys probably seen some of the videos. And then I got the motorbike, and the motorbike was great. Once I learned how to ride, one of my friends there showed me how to ride, and just started taking off and riding. I would go with him for a while, and then I just started going out on my own. And that was like the best part about it. Like it was a really, really enjoyable experience. I mean, if you ever do go to that country, and if you do want to venture off resort, I highly suggest that you rent or get a motorbike. It's a lot of fun. It really is a lot of fun. Now, I also suggest that you go in a group, and I also suggest that you don't ride at night. Don't ride at night. But in a group, it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. But I'm back here now, and I got some work to do tomorrow. Take me a nice long journey. Got a nice load to take. Should be a good time. The weather's nice, so it should be a good time. But yeah, I've just been bothered by that today. I'm just thinking about like some of the things that I saw, some of the things that are customary over there. And I really thought, like, I'm back here now, I really got to work on my health, and kind of get out of my head about it. And just, like, leave it alone for a while. Focus on, like, the brighter things in life, Really try and set myself up to be a person of longevity, if I can, which is what I'm going to try and do. Which is why this is going away. I have to stop. So I quit before. I used to smoke. I quit before. And I know how I'm going to do it. and my goal is to give it up by the 13th. So what's that, the 6th? So we're just gonna go ahead and give it up, you know. So. Any of you out there watching, I appreciate it. I always do. I appreciate all you guys who watch. You know, my channel's been through some ups and downs. My life's been through some ups and downs. You know, and I try to talk about it every day. I try to pray. I prayed a little bit today. I did, and I try to stay positive and focus on the day-to-days. I got to get my organizational skills together a little bit, though. That I need to work on. I do need to work on that a little bit. But you know, trucking is like a rhythm thing. You know, it's something that you get into after a while. You kind of get to the flow of it. And I just got back. So I hope things work out good. And it feels like things are gonna work out good here. It does. So you can hear somebody outside. But I guess I should go to sleep. Get up in the morning, do some work. Just felt like coming on live. Just talking a little bit, you know. So hope everybody's good. Anyone who watched, I appreciate it. And I'll see you guys soon, you know.